Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone, rule well. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, hope for elect. Push this word of truth and sincerity. And this video here is going to be Yahawashi is that chief cornerstone. Alright. So I looked up basically cornerstone in relation to architecture. Because, Yahawashi is that rock or that solid foundation in which we establish ourselves on. So if you look this up, it says for cornerstone and architecture. In relation to architecture, a cornerstone is traditionally the first stone laid for a structure. It's not Yahawashi that first stone, with all other stones laid in reference. Do not we build off that first stone in which Yahawashi was. Alright. A cornerstone marks the geographical location by orienting a building in a specific direction. And what specific direction Yahawashi wants us to build is through the direction of the Most High Power, Yahweh. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 45. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. Alright. Howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is of the Lord, from heaven. Alright. Yahawashi was Adam if you can receive it. So he was that first stone that was laid. Alright. Let's see. This is Acts chapter 17, verse 24. It says, God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Alright, just showing you to the spiritual understanding of that chief cornerstone, meaning this is not the literal building. Okay. This is the spiritual building of this temple, which is these bodies. It's starting with this. Okay? Because he dwelleth not in temples made with hands. So you can't build a place for him. Alright? 1 Corinthians 3 and 10. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. Okay? Yahawashi is that foundation. And we're building on what he established. He did it first. And we're following after him. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness doth he judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Because he took all the crowns, or he's going to take the crowns from all the rulers of the world. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name is called the Word of the Most High. So we know that that's talking about Yahawashi, because he is the Word. And he said, Lo, I come in the volume of the book which is written of me. Alright? This is the establishment of the kingdom. Like I say, it was built off of him. So check this out. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. The government, you see that? The government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government, Yahawashi, and peace, there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Most High of Hosts, of Yahweh of Hosts, will perform this. It's the building of Yahawashi's kingdom. He's that chief cornerstone. He was that first laid stone. Everything else is built off of him. And if it's built off of him, it's going to last. Alright? It's Luke chapter 46. So like in Luke chapter 6, verse 46. And it says, it's Yahawashi speaking. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. And Yahawashi is that rock in which it was founded upon, because he is that first laid stone, that chief cornerstone. Alright, verse 49. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man without a foundation. Because you don't do what he says, you have no foundation. Your foundation should be in Yahawashi. Built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of the house was great. Yahawashi is that chief cornerstone, that first laid stone. He is that solid rock in which we're building, setting that foundation on. And if you don't set it on him, it's going to fall. So, call Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi Bashim Kakodash. Hope you see you next time with another lesson. So, shalom.